We've got information coming in at this moment that the Panjshir resistance movement is claiming that it's killed 115 Taliban fighters. The resistance movement says the Taliban have been defeated heavily in Panjshir and forced to step back. Caretaker President Amrullah Saleh, who's also in Panjshir, has said the resistance in Panjshir is not just for the sake of Panjshir and that it's not possible to run today's Afghanistan with illiterate and vengeful people. Bilal Sarwari, do you think that this is a battle that can actually gain momentum in the days to come? The Panjshir resistance, or do you think it's only a matter of time before the Taliban extend their conquest to Panjshir Valley?
Well, we do know that there's fighting. Since last night, today there was like a lot of heavy exchange of weapons by both sides, even in Gulbahar. This is an area in Parwan province before you get to Panjshir. But there was also like reports of fighting in Shutal Valley, which leads into Panjshir. So there are casualties and fatalities on both sides, but eventually the question is how longer can Panjshir survive in terms of weapons and food supplies, because it's surrounded on all sides. But as the history has shown in the past, that Panjshir has challenged the Taliban during the 1990s, but that's when Massoud was there. He was more charismatic. He lived among the people, liked the people, and he had those credentials. The Taliban may have been fighting in these areas, but they've also been appealing to residents of Panjshir to find out a peaceful solution, saying that they do not want to fight. I was listening to the message from Amir Khan Muttaqi, an audio message. So we will have to see how it works in the end. We know that in the province of Baghlan, in Andarab, fighters from that area, local police and members of the local uprisings managed to take control of at least 3 districts. The Taliban never had a big presence in those areas, and it wasn't their constituency. You have to also remember that a lot of these places did fall to the Taliban without a fight, without much of a resistance, when the Taliban secured mass surrenders, offering insurances to local people. So we will have to see how Amrullah Saleh and Ahmad Massoud, but there are also others, may come out of it. Yasin Zia is the former army chief of staff. He used to be the deputy head of intelligence, and he was close to Massoud as well. He has been able to take out, according to him, at least 50 helicopters from the Special Mission Wing and other planes and aircrafts to a Central Asian country with a lot of those pilots. So something is building up there as well. And we will have to actually see how the Taliban can basically fight now.
Okay, Fahim Dashti spoke about what's happening in the Panjshir Valley. He's the spokesperson for the Northern Alliance resistance, as it were. Let's just listen to what Fahim Dashti is saying.
In the past 40 hours, Taliban have had some offensive to the Khawak High Pass from the Andarab Valley of Baghlan. From our side, there were local forces of Andarab, different districts of Andarab, local forces of Panjshir, as well as the ANSF forces. They have defended very well. They have defeated Taliban on that front. Taliban have lost 40 of their personnel, another 35 of them were wounded. 4 armies of Taliban were destroyed, 2 rangers of Taliban were destroyed, and they did not succeed on their offensive, and they did not advance even a kilometer. September 1st, 2021, Panjshir.